This is Colin Dixon with nScreenMedia, and I'm at NAB 2015, and I'm talking with Charlie Vogt, who is CEO of Imagine Communications. Charlie, you have a really exciting announcement about the production process with Disney, the biggest content provider in the world.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we did. Yesterday, actually Sunday night, we actually announced it live at Imagine Live, our big event where we had, I think, close to 1,800 attendees. But it's very transformative. We've been working with Vince Roberts and his team for about 18 months, really designing the next generation network, not just for Disney, but really for the entire marketplace. And to be able to be in the forefront of creating a whole new platform for Disney to where, they can take not just their file base, but more importantly, their linear programming into an IP-oriented virtualized cloud environment is pretty exciting.
So the objective here was literally to put the whole production process in the cloud, and also to play out, to actually deliver to their partners from the cloud as well, right?
That's right. The significance here is we're completely upgrading their entire baseband master control into a next generation IP network architecture that ultimately becomes virtualized in a cloud environment. And in Disney's case, it's in their own private cloud. And so it certainly is going to give them the ability to participate in a lot more acceleration of new applications, new development. It's going to give them the ability to turn up channels in days instead of years. They'll be able to turn up channels for certain events and programs that are really, historically not able to be done, as we were talking about earlier, just because of how long it takes in the planning process and the infrastructure that's required for it. And so now, because they're pushing a lot of the capacity, compute, and storage, and elasticity into a virtualized cloud environment, it really gives them the ability to be much more flexible, a lot more reactive in their ability to generate, new revenue opportunities going forward.
And we know one of the key things about this is it's not just being able to deliver to MVPDs. You can literally deliver to all of the endpoints. Of course, Disney is very active with their watch apps. They were one of the first people to deliver live, and you can actually do that as well through a partnership with Verizon Media Services, right?
Yeah. So Thursday of last week, we announced a very strategic partnership with Verizon Digital Media Services. For us and Verizon to be able to deliver a complete end-to-end workflow from camera to CDN. And as you referenced, Verizon Digital Media Services has been delivering next generation OTT services and ironically to Disney. And so there's a very interesting triangulation between us and Verizon to support this very iconic opportunity for Disney. So pretty excited about that.
You said something else that was really exciting as well, and that was the ability to nail up a channel in hours even. Talk about that.
Well, there's, as I was saying earlier, there's nothing on the showroom floor here this week that is a PowerPoint presentation. Everything that we have here on the show is actually demonstrations of what we're actually deploying, and we can actually turn up a channel in 4 minutes here on the showroom floor. And so in the case of, a media giant like Disney, I mean, the ability for us to be able to turn up a new channel for an event that's a day, a week, a month long, to allow them to participate in new revenue opportunities that they wouldn't otherwise have been able to do is very exciting, especially for the broadcast side of Disney. So that's one of the benefits of them moving to an IP-oriented cloud virtualized environment.
Yeah, for events like sports, we were talking about the Olympics. When you're nailing up multiple channels, you can put them up in a day and take them down the next day, right?
Absolutely. The Olympics, the Emmys, you think about these events that are a one-day event that you want to be able to, broadcast that around the world in multiple languages. To be able to turn up a specific channel just for that is pretty exciting.
What was some of the biggest challenges that Disney faced in doing this? Because it's not trivial putting it all in the cloud and IP, right?
No, it's not trivial. And as I said, we've been working on this really, really hard for about 18 to 20 months. And the first thing you have to be able to do is be able to completely abstract 100% of your software and move it into a common off-the-shelf common computing platform. And that's not trivial because most of the technology, as over the years has been very purposely designed and designed on proprietary hardware technology. And so That took a long time for us to be able to untether, the software from the hardware. We've, by the way, been able to do that now across virtually everything that Imagine is bringing out to the market. But I think one of the things that, especially in live broadcasting programming events, that we had to really focus on was, that latency and making sure that the latency was such that there was really no change to their traditional broadcast today in a baseband environment. And I think that's the one area that we feel like we've successfully nailed. We've certainly filing several patents as it relates to the technology that we're launching. So we're very grateful for the participation that Disney and Vince's engineers participated here over the last 18 months. We couldn't do it without them. I think the other thing that's significant about this announcement is it wasn't specific to Disney. So from the very beginning, Vince said, look, we want to help you, design and develop this next generation architecture, but we want to make sure that you can deploy it, to 200 of our peers around the world. And that's the beauty of what we're doing is while it's great for Disney, it also scales and is very applicable for a lot of their peers around the world.
Yeah, I think this is a great announcement. It really emphasizes that video and television is just becoming a software service, right?
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And I've been on that page for 2 years.
Well, Charlie, this is a great announcement. Congratulations and have a great show.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you. This has been Colin Dixon with nScreenMedia.